outcome of this day?
Yeah, pretty challenging day, obviously. If you look at the scoreboard, I think there was periods in the game where we showed in the middle period of the day there that we controlled things nicely, but we didn't start as well as we wanted to, and then at the back end of the day they obviously had some end batters and it was quite tough as well.
Yeah, in the last session we saw that post-traveling missed a catch. Marvelous and Joy is amazingly batting. So is it impactful or bad thing for your team, or what's your thinking?
Yeah, look, it's probably the only chance that we created today, to be fair. I think our fielding in general was not too bad. Our ground fielding was pretty good. It would have obviously been nice if we could have hung on to that one chance, and I think that's one of the key things that we've spoken about the whole day is trying to build some pressure to create some of those chances. And again, tomorrow we've obviously got a big day ahead of us, and hopefully we can create more chances and then secondly convert them.
What on Joy's innings? How do you see his? He's coming back from long break in the test side. How do you see his innings?
Yeah, look, he's played nicely today. Like I said, I don't think they gave us too many chances. It was a solid innings from the Bangladeshi batters there today. I think it just highlights, how well these guys know their conditions. There were some periods where they probably went into third gear to combat what we were trying to do, and once they were in, it was quite challenging bowling to them.
Coach, how will you motivate the players? The opponents already take the lead and they are they can be big the lead. How do you motivate your players after such a day?
Yeah, look, the lads are obviously pretty disappointed at the minute in the change room, but we had a clear message from the captain there. We massively in a fight here for the next 3 days. We obviously not by any stretch of the imagination ahead of the game. It's a different challenge for us. Our last 3 test matches where we did really well, we only played 3 days. So this test match from our perspective is going in a total different direction, and one that we haven't really had any experience in before. So it's a different challenge, but it's one that we're all motivated for, and we just got to be a little bit better in certain areas. And the captain was quite direct with his message there that we're in a fight here and we got to come back tomorrow really strong.
Yeah, what about the pitch? Like before, captain is saying that will be a spin-friendly wicket. Right now, we say that Salman and Joel played very well. What about the pitch? What's your overview? Yeah,
look, I think we saw some turn, obviously, from yesterday. But again, I think it just shows the Bangladeshi batters they're also very good players of spin, and I think we've shown over the last 2 test matches that 19 of the wickets that we took was taken by our spinners, which show that our spinners are decent bowlers too. But we're obviously playing against a team in their own conditions that understand spin quite well. So again, the more we play, the better we'll become, and that's the challenge for us. It's just trying to regularly play more cricket, and the more we get opportunities like this, we'll have some tough days, but we've also shown that we can have some good days.
What about bowling performance? There are lots of scoring shot or loose ball. I think the batters can hit the ball. So what about your opinion about bowler performance?
Yeah, look, I mean we know that Test cricket is you got to do things consistently for long periods of time, and again, the more we play Test cricket or the more we play first class cricket, the better our players will become doing that. We haven't played a lot of first class cricket, unfortunately. We haven't played a lot of Test cricket. So the more we get these opportunities, the more people will learn, and the quicker we'll get better. Yep.
Just what on there is some news regarding next cycle of ICC Test Championship with 12 teams. So do you think it will help the Ireland and Afghanistan Test cricket?
Yeah, I really hope so. And I think when I say I hope so, it's just that opportunity to play more regular Test cricket. And I think we've spoken enough about it from an Ireland perspective. We need to make sure that we've got an infrastructure that support that. Test cricket stuff, and we've seen that firsthand here today. But again, the more we can play, the more we get the opportunity to play against quality sides in their own conditions, and obviously our own conditions too. When you guys come over to our way, it'll be challenging for you guys too. And I guess that's the tricky bit about making sure we can host cricket but also play away.